Hello.
I muted.
Senji, you're
So,
muted.
welcome back. I just said my name today is Buddha, as I have multiple identities, and the real Buddha just couldn't make it.
Yep.
And with me is JSW. Now we
Hello.
have Concerto versus Erina Tribe.
Yeah.
A match between number 2 and 3 in a minor.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. Two teams definitely at the top of their. Sorry, I've forgotten the tier. Sorry, top of minor at the moment. Two teams that have probably definitely secured playoff spot, definitely pushing towards seeing whether they can get those. Maybe even win the whole thing in terms of getting to playoffs.
Definitely, and I'll just put up the stats in the meantime. And here we see him. So, what can you tell me about those?
Well, firstly, they're wrong. Both teams have played an extra series, so they have an extra 4 games played. And in those 4 games played, Concerto lost 3-1 to Weeaboos. So currently they're sitting at 38 wins. And then Erina Tribe won 3-1, so they're looking at being on 34 wins. So slightly closer between these two teams now, and with a 4-0, Erina Tribe could overtake Concerto in standings.
Absolutely, and I think both of those teams are at the moment looking very strong. Have made a few substitutions, and yeah, what would you guess?
In terms of predictions,
Yes.
oh, this one's going to be a really hard one to predict. Arena Tribe have been shaking up their roster a bit recently. They signed Laser a few days ago. He did play in that win against Weeaboos. However, I'm not entirely sure whether he's playing this game. And they signed Strength just over a week ago, and he's been playing, and they've been doing well. So I might actually go in favour of Arena Tribe here. I reckon it might be a 3-1 for them. They've had a 6-2 week last week compared to Concerto had a 4-4 week last week. So I'm gonna hedge my bets on Arena Tribe this one.
Yeah, I would personally also go with Arena Tribe, even though Concerto has with Roast and Chung a duo that has been working very good this season. And yeah, Arena Tribe now has my old minor captain. Didn't work out all too good over on my side in series, so I hope for him personally that he's got it better figured out with his new teammates.
Wait, did I get that wrong? Is Laser on Concerto over an Arena Tribe? Have I
Uh,
just completely got that wrong?
it could be a
Archon,
mis.
please correct me. I think I may have got confused
It
and
could be
wrote
a
in the wrong
mis.
thing.
Laser is on Arena. Interesting. So
Yeah.
Falgand. Oh yeah, no. I know why it happened. Some dum dum whilst making the sheets forgot to draw the newest database.
Okay.
That's why Laser is on the wrong team here.
Yeah. Good thing I did my homework.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
Yeah, so we don't want to get confused with Laser being on the wrong team. And talking of Laser, look at his stats; they're so good. 49 goals in 39 games. That is really good for someone. 32 assists as well, 63 saves. He's definitely going to be a key player in this. And if Concerto have just lost him to Arena Tribe, that's going to play a major factor.
Definitely. He just plays against his old team, and the question with those events is always, how do you play against your old team? Are you having hard feelings and you want to beat them without remorse? Did you leave with good mentality, good spirit, and you don't want to hurt them too much? It's always a very interesting thing when you get to play your old team. And as we go into there, Chung already says a demo over to strength and trying to assert a little bit of dominance. He's going now for a shot from the mid. line and strength with new camera settings. Uh, trying to get in front, but Sweeney is there to bring it up mid. And Strength is able to pass it over to Chung and getting the revenge demo on Chung. Sweeney now taking over the ball, going with it into mid, taking another demo, and this is already the third or fourth demo I've seen this game, and it's only been 40 or 50 seconds, so I guess this is going to be one hell of a slaughterhouse today.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm all for demos. I think they're a great way of opening up the field, allowing for goals to be scored. As I was talking about earlier in the previous series we were watching, demos were a major factor, and they opened up the goal for goals to occur. And there, I mean, Erina Tribe scored the first one.
Definitely, and I wouldn't say not deserved, as both teams came out looking strong, and the opening goal could have gone to both. But now, interesting situation diffused by Chung, who passes it down to Rose. Great awareness of Chung. Rose just couldn't make it down to it, but Sweeney now taking over the ball, going for something as Strength puts it behind them. Ball putting it mid, trying to assert that dominance. Laser over into mid, probably planned the Strength, but it ends up at Bold, and now Concerto is in the offense. And in the meantime, I think I could open a prediction for chat on who they think is gonna win this series.
Yeah, I mean, there's only been one goal so far. It does seem to be a fairly even game as it's going. Maybe a bit in the favour of Erina Tribe. They have the goal. They've had a bit more pressure, but I mean, it's definitely not been just a whitewash of Erina Tribe pressure. Concerto getting forward as they're getting forward now, putting on pressure, making chances. So it's still a pretty even matchup to predict, and it'll be interesting to see what chat thinks about it.
Definitely, and now the prediction is alive as we go back to the game. Strength now faking Roast whilst being in defense to get clean possession of the ball. Laser now able to clear it out, and Rose taking it over again and booms it right back into Erina tries half. Rose going for a shot there, but Strength is able to clear it out. Strength must again go for the ball as he does so. Chung putting it mid for his teammate Roast, who gets over Laser and but not Bolt. Bolt now going for a shot. Can he put it on target? Yes, he can, but he puts it also directly on Chung. Bolt putting it over into Laser, trying to get some passing play going there, but the defense was staying too strong, and Rose now with a shot puts it a little bit wide, and Strength is able to take the ball with him. Laser now still being a Concerto boy, passing to them, but Sweeney didn't say thank you all too much and just put it on the crossbar.
Yeah, Laser, he's had a bit of a slow start this game. He hasn't really seemed to be putting in too many chances, making the impact that I think we know he can. And I think it's a good sign for Erina Tribe if one of their top players isn't performing to maybe their best ability and they're still winning. And they do seem to be the more dominant side for pressure. So it's looking good for Erina Tribe at this point. And if Laser starts picking up, starts scoring some goals, as we know he can, then it's definitely looking very good for Erina Tribe.
Most certainly, as he gets a great pass here from Bolt and puts it on the crossbar again. Oh, and Bolt takes the ball away from Strength. Laser now going in again, and at least one goal should have been shot there for Erina Tribe.
Yeah, it was a bit of a miscommunication. Both players just going for the ball, both wanting to get that goal, and in the end they mess it up and they don't actually get a goal. And that goal could be crucial. You don't ever want to be on a one-goal lead. It's so dangerous to play on. There's always that chance of the opposition getting a goal. They want to make that too, and they failed to do so there. But there's only 15 seconds left. Putting on more pressure, but you never know with the counterattacks.
Definitely, and as the time is running out, this time is obviously running in favor of Erina Tribe, as every second is a second closer to victory. But now Rose putting it mid, and would Laser not have cleared this ball, this might have gone to overtime.
Yeah, but we get the first game over Arena Tribe with a win, 1-0. I mean, could say it's a close affair, but I feel like it was definitely in Arena Tribe's favour. They had so many shots, so much pressure. They had 11 shots compared to the 3 of Concerto. Concerto kind of being stuck in their own half, not really getting any offense going, and it's looking good for Arena Tribe. Laser, as I said, didn't seem to make the biggest impact, but this team's still winning and they're doing well now.
Definitely. And I think most of those shots Concerto had were based off counter attacks. So I see Erina Tribe being could be a little too over aggressive, leading into possible counter attacks, which can lead to goals for Concerto. So I think as Archeon, their GM also put it in chat, slow down a little bit, take it a little bit more cautious, knowing that they've won the first game, and I think they're gonna be good for games to come.
Yeah, and you saw in that they had a double commit that cost them the chance of getting a goal. And if they carry on having those double commits, and you can't really blame them for having those double commits. They're a recently put together team, sort of strength only coming on the roster just over a week ago, and Laser coming in just a few days ago. There's bound to be those double commits occurring. They just need to make sure they can minimise it. And if they do, I think they'll be in a really solid position to get the win.
Definitely. Let me just put in this. So good. Everything's smooth now.
Always a smooth stream with you.
Yeah, I need to focus on much when streaming and casting at the same time. So it's not as smooth as always when I'm streaming, but it should be smooth enough for every one of you.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. It's hard to cast and stream, got to focus on more things at once.
Okay, somebody just, I guess, just completely fucked the chat.
Wait,
Can
what?
someone please look into the spam in chat?
Yeah, I think there might be something going on with chat there.
There is 100%. Okay. Now we're coming in the wrong ones.
Archon, get on that. But we'll focus on the game now. Bolt scoring the goal. It was a really good shot there from Bolt, just putting it behind Rose, just so he couldn't get to it.
Okay, yeah. Back to the game.
Back to the game. If some people can type in chat quickly, just maybe a little bit of spam, move up the previous stuff, if that's alright. But yeah, we're back into the game, and it's a good start again for Arena Tribe again with the first goal.
Definitely, as they definitely show they are at the moment the more offensive side, with Laser already putting in the next goal, and therefore, yeah, showing what they're capable of doing in offense.
Yeah, really just getting a great shot there. Laser having a big impact in this game already, getting a goal and an assist to start off this game, and they're looking so strong. Just over a minute in, 2 goals up, and I don't know, Concerto, they don't seem to be making any chances, nothing major, nothing threatening for Arena Tribe, and maybe that's due to the lack of chemistry going on, seeing as they've just lost Laser. They've lost their main offensive player, and he's on the other team and he's putting on chances against them.
Definitely, and one thing we also see here, the chemistry between Chung and Jost, I think, took a little bit of hit with Laser now no longer being there on the reliable position where he is, and I think it will take a little bit of time until Sweeney fills out that position Laser left in the rotational side of Concerto.
Yeah, and like chemistry is a main part of the Rocket League roster. We talk about the single players such as Laser, but it's a team game, and if you don't have that chemistry, you're not going to be performing to the best of the ability that your team possesses. And for Concerto, you don't seem to have that chemistry. However, they're getting some passing plays here. Rose for the opportunity.
Absolutely, and he puts it in. What a goal by Rose, taking out all defenders and making sure the ball is behind the line. Nice flick to take it over strength, and Laser and Ball, both of them were just too slow to get back and save it.
Yeah, it was a really good one too as well. Roast, I believe, passed it to Chung, who passed it back, and then he went on a great dribble, getting that flick over strength in the net.
Definitely, Sweeney nearly putting it in here, and Roast. Oh, Sweeney again. This was now. Concerto really seems to be listening to us and going into that offensive and trying to make sure they get the goals and don't stay behind the defense all day long.
Yeah, we just got to make sure Erina Tribe here don't overcommit to these plays. As you see now, Lasers in the corner with strength. They're all pushed forward. They're all in the final third of Concerto. They're putting on the pressure, but they just got to be careful that one missed shot off the backboard could lead to a counter attack against them. So they just need to be careful of that. But they are looking strong and looking to get maybe another goal here.
Definitely, Laser now putting it over into Bolt, but Roast is able to clear it into the corner. Laser now with strength together, going for, I think it was actually team pinch, making sure putting in the third goal, and we have 132 kph team pinch there.
Yeah, pretty fast goal there, and yeah, 3-1 now. We're in a Tribe really cementing that lead. 2 goals up, 1 minute left. Concerto, they don't seem to be having enough offense to really put a threat here against Erina Tribe. They seem to be stuck in their own half, and if they can't get out of their own half, they're not going to be able to score the goals. And it's not looking good for them at the moment.
Definitely, and I think they definitely have the capability of getting out of their half and being in front, but they're just not clicking too good, and they're playing, I think, maybe a little too cautious against this Erina Tribe side.
Yeah, and as we were saying earlier, they're lacking that main offensive player who's now playing on the other team. So maybe they'll warm up into this game, but as it stands, they're not putting enough pressure on, and I hope they do start putting some pressure on, because I really want to see a good contest between these two high-rated teams. And as I was saying earlier in the pre-game, if Erina Tribe 4-0 here, they'll overtake Concerto in the standings and take second position.
And at the moment they're on the right way going into that direction. But Rose now putting it a little bit wide, and Chunk couldn't follow up close there, and Laser putting it high. So both of them need to go up and make sure this ball drops there. Chung now saving it one last time maybe. Ball trying it again. Chung just keeping it up. Strength putting it into mid for Laser, who tries to go for the double. Just shy of it.
Oh yeah, now Erina Tribe with the second game of the series so far, and you got to say they are looking strong.
Erina Tribe is really looking strong. They don't really seem to have trouble against this Concerto side, who might have been weakened a little bit with the departure of Laser, but is still one hell of a minor side. They're still in place 2, I think, on the standings, and therefore, if I were a minor, I would be afraid of seeing this Erina Tribe.
Yeah, they are looking really strong, and I want to say something about Erina Tribe. We've been bigging them up this whole time, saying how well they're doing, but their shooting percent hasn't been good enough. With the chances they've been getting, they should be more goals up. They've had 3 goals and 14 shots, and Concerto have only got 5 saves. So, with doing my maths here, actually they've got 6. Maths has already gone wrong, but they're not scoring enough. They're hitting the post way too often. Someone else in chat can work out. It's all too much for me.
Yes.
I can't multitask. But yeah, Erina Tribe, they do need to make sure they're hitting those shots on target, and make sure with those chances they're getting, they're making most of it, because at the moment they're not, and they could be so much more higher up in the lead.
Definitely. I mean, let's just go with around about 30% shooting accuracy, as I think most of the teams are around about in that region. With that amount of shot of 14, you said.
Yes.
That would
I believe that's right.
I haven't counted. I just looked at it, saw, yeah, it's a lot, and believed you. Oh, wait, it was 3, 5, and 6. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Why do I know that? Still, let's go. Strength now, going over, passing it over to Laser, who takes the shot, going for the double. Couldn't quite make it. Chang now having a net in front of him, but also a ball saving it. Rose now getting an open net, and he puts it in.
Yeah, much better start from Concerto, straight out, getting that goal, putting Erina Tribe under some pressure, and there's just not that defensive rotation there. No one's in net. Laser's off on the other side of the pitch, and yeah, they've conceded there. A goal down, and I mean, do you reckon this could mean that Concerto can come back into this game, maybe get a game or two?
I think they definitely could get a game. I don't see them getting 2 games, but it could be a game they take here.
Yeah, either way, it's a shift into the right direction, and maybe we'll see some more pressure from them, but it seems to be more pressure from Erina Tribe again. They just seem to be stuck in their own half. Laser almost scoring, and it's just so much pressure onto Concerto.
Definitely, yes. Again, just like before, their shots are just flying in. I would bet the shooting accuracy at the moment is 0%.
Oh, how'd you work that out?
I don't know, just good at maths, you know.
Yeah.
But I would also say, without seeing them actually, that probably Erina Tribe has again more shots than Concerto has.
Yes, and from looking at the scoreboard, which I can now do, which I couldn't in the previous game for some reason, Rocket League decided to unbind my scoreboard. They have 3 shots compared to the one of Concerto at the moment. But Concerto, 100% shooting, and that's not what Erina have. Erina need to get that shooting percent up if they want to make sure they can win this series out, maybe even get the sweep.
Definitely. And, I mean, they will keep shooting and trying and possibly failing, but that one in, what was it before? That one in maybe 7 goes in?
I believe it was 1 in. Oh, why are you doing this to me? 1 in 4.3 recurring, I think.
Could actually
Don't
be
quote
true.
me on that.
Could actually be true. As Strength now putting it mid into Laser, but he just decides, the crossbar looks more juicy than the net. Oh, that was so open. Laser now putting it in mid again, trying to find Strength. Couldn't. Ball taking over the ball, passing it over to Sweeney, demoing Sweeney in the process, and Laser taking over the ball. Chung now going for it, trying to defend it, but the opposing side was there, and Strength putting it in, and this time wasn't there a defender exactly at the spot where the ball was?
Yeah. Roast was in the position, but you see Laser going for that bomb, and it forces Roast to go into the net and therefore not be able to get the save. So it was actually really well done by Laser, rotating through the net, disturbing Roast's pathing, and it just allowed the shot from Strength, not from Strength, sorry. Sorry, the shot was Strength. I'm going mad. The shot from Strength just to go in because it was a good rotation through net, forcing the player in the defense to move.
Definitely, and now Concerto seems a little bit angry, taking it on the lives of the Erina Tribe boys and staying in offense thanks to that. And now Rose maybe with an open end. No, Sweeney going for it. Oh, but he hits the crossbar as well. Oh, this is the same as just happened before on the other side. I don't know why these players like the crossbar so much. I just know, I know the feel.
Yeah, the crossbar feels it's always heartbreaking when you hit that crossbar and it just bounces down and then out, and it's just it's heartbreaking. But you need to be getting that shooting up. You can't blame it on luck. Got to have better shooting.
Definitely. Strength now putting it over into Bolt. He goes for a shot, puts it wide. Someone probably going up for that. No, Rose just taking his time. They leave him for it. Chang now going up, trying to go demo Strength. Doesn't work out that well. But Rose going for a double tap with the flip he still had from the ceiling. Laser now having to go up in defense, and it's a little bit of a mess in the defense, but it works out. Chung now putting it on the backboard. Good clear by Laser. Strength going after it, but Rose is there to clear it and put it into Sweeney, who just couldn't get a touch. And I think this game might go into overtime unless Strength does hear something. I am just
you just had to say it. You just had to say it. I think this game might go. Oh, it's a goal. Yeah, and Roast just missing the ball, unfortunately for him, and now it's probably not going to go to overtime. Roast can fully blame you for that.
Yes.
What have you done?
I take the blame for that one unless they score a goal now, which they don't. Okay.
Don't.
I tried it again. Didn't work out the second time. And with that, we've got Erina Tribe leading with 3-0.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's well deserved. They've definitely been the team with much more offense. That game, again, shooting much in their favour. I think they had a better shooting percent. Don't quote me on that as well. But yeah, they look very strong compared to Concerto at the moment. However, when Concerto was attacking, and you saw it, Erina Tribe, they looked a bit shaky on defense, not very well coordinated, lots of double commits, lots of missed touches. I think if Concerto can get that pressure going and force Erina Tribe into awkward positions, they could start getting some goals. But they need to get out of their own defense, and they haven't been able to do that.
I love to quote you on Erina Tribe having the better shooting percentage, as it's correct. 2 out of 7 is better than 1 out of 4. Just barely, but it is correct. So well done on the quick maths in your brain.
Yep, I practice it hard occasionally.
Hard. But yeah, we are headed now into game 4, and I think the predictions in chat were also very strongly sided for the Erina Tribe. Now the question is, are they going to win with 3-1, or are they going to sweep Concerto and actually take over their place in the standings? Only here to find out.
What's your prediction? Do you reckon they got it?
I think based on how the previous games went, they'll get it. I think this is gonna be the most close game, in the sense of Concerto being the most aggressive here, as they have nothing more to lose. They just need to throw everything into attack, and I think that will make it the best game and also the worst game defensively seen.
Yeah, and I think for Concerto, they just need to switch it up. What they've been doing hasn't been working. This final game, there's no point trying to play it the same. Just play it differently. Maybe go for some more demos. Try to disturb the rotations of Erina Tribe. And I mean, defensively, Erina Tribe, they're not that good. They seem very shaky in defense, not very well coordinated. And I think if they can get some demos here, Concerto, maybe they can open up the play a bit, get some pressure back onto Erina Tribe, and maybe force out some goals to get that final game.
Definitely, and that is going to be the key, to just be that offensive pressure, to have that and take out the opponents. If they are able to do that, they could get the win. But I think in the end, Erina Tribe is actually going to get it. And Joe's now putting it into mid for his teammate, but no one's there to actually follow it up, so it gets over to Laser now. Trying to maybe put it into Strength, he then decided not to go. So Laser was just a little bit with himself over there. Chung now going for it. Laser, good dunk there. Can he get a follow-up? No, but Strength can. This ball is slowly rolling into the net. But Chung was there to save it and make sure the most embarrassing goal of Miner would not go in. As Laser now taking over the ball. High up in the air, having no more boost to do something with it. Just decided to leave it up front, let Strength go for it. He misses, but Bold is there to take over and put it into the backboard. Laser now again reloaded with boost, going for the attacks. Strength miss, Bold going in, and he wins it. So only one more defender, but that defender is Roast, and he is in the right spot and takes it out. And contrary to what I thought it would, this is the most defensive game of all.
Yeah, I mean, Erina Tribe have only had one shot. Um, Neither team really putting any pressure onto each other. It seems to be a very midfield game, very even compared to what we're used to with this matchup so far. And I'm not sure what it is exactly, but Concerto have been mixing it up. I think it's getting those passing plays going a bit, making sure they're passing out of defense, push into offense. As you see there, Chung just getting it around Bolt and then playing that ball into Sweeney, who gets the shot. Maybe a little bit of a goal still, I can't quite tell. But, making sure. Better safe than sorry.
Just secure the stats, you know.
I don't think Chung doesn't like it, though.
it was a steal as Chung writes in Gold Thief. Thanks for clearing that up, Chung. And I think he's now eager to get just one more goal than his teammate, which would benefit the whole team, but let's see. As Bolt is going for it, Laser just missed the ball. Sweeney going for a shot, but Strength was there. Chung having a shot on target, but Strength again able to clear it, and Strength with a good boomer, but Sweeney is ready for it. Ball putting it into mid. Laser putting a shot very wide, and Strength now with a good shot on target this time. Sweeney, though, able to save it, puts it over into Rose, but he gets a little bit of a ghost touch on my side.
Yeah, and it's just been Erina Tribe haven't been putting on the pressure that we're used to seeing from them. They've been very lackluster and not really getting any of those plays going. They seem to be in the midfield a lot, and then when it comes to pushing into that final third, just haven't seemed to be able to do it effectively.
Definitely. Ball putting it on the crossbar, and there is the Erina Tribe we know from the previous games, having good opportunities and putting them on the crossbar. Probably 10 more of those, and we finally have a goal.
Yeah, it definitely seems like for Erina Tribe, they're just not hitting their shots where they need to be scoring these goals. And Concerto playing so much better than what we've seen previously from them this series. They've had so much pressure onto Erina Tribe actually, and I'm not sure what's happened with them, but they seem to have clicked and maybe worked out what's going wrong, what they need to do better, and definitely just they're relieving that pressure off of them and moving into offense, putting Erina Tribe into awkward positions. And honestly, Erina Tribe's defensive rotations haven't been clean enough. I think this game they've just been focused on hitting the ball in onto the goal of the opposition, and their defensive rotation, they haven't needed it really, but now their offense hasn't been good enough and they've been punished.
And this game is over, and it was a 3v1. And yeah, I think very well deserved win for Erina Tribe for Overture here. No, for Concerto. Now I got the right name. Here in the last game, that was welcome back by them. And overall, well played by Erina Tribe, taking the whole series. And I think there's no better player to bring in than Laser for an interview.
Yeah, I mean, we'll also give the chance for chat to say who they want to see. But if not, I think Laser would be a good person to interview coming into this. But yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a well-deserved result there for Erina Tribe. But Concerto coming back in that final game, putting the pressure back onto Erina Tribe, and they've kept their number 2 position in the standings after that result.
Definitely. But Erina Tribe creeping up on them, and in this series proving to them they are a threat to be reckoned with. Okay, as Laser wrote me, Strength is able to do the interview. So, Strength, if you are in chat, tell him to go to the lowest VC you can find.
Yep.
Then you can talk as long as I sort it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too much to talk about. It felt like a one-sided game in those first 3 games. Erina Tribe putting on all that pressure, but then in that final game, Concerto, they figured it out. They figured out what they were missing, and they just put the pressure back onto Erina Tribe, and they couldn't handle it. And it was a really exciting last game there, and I think there's hope for Concerto now. They can definitely retain that playoffs position, possibly retain that top 4 position. They just need to carry on getting some good results. But it's going to be interesting to see how the whole season plans out.
Definitely, and now we have Strength in here. Welcome, welcome. How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. Happy with the win.
Nice. And how do you feel about the last game, being so close to overtaking Concerto again in the standings, and now just short of it? How's that?
Well, we were just happy we got the win in the end because we knew we wanted to beat them. The last game, we kind of messed up with our rotations, which is one thing we need to improve on. But we've only been playing as a team for like a few days now, since Lasers joined recently. So that's definitely going to get better over time. But yeah, the main thing is probably our rotations in the last game that messed us over.
And with you also being a rather recent addition to the side of Erina Tribe, how have you experienced the atmosphere over in the Waifu fan club area?
I really like it. Everyone's quite welcoming. The community's fun to get along with. It's pretty nice. Can't say I regret it.
That's just way too much weeby stuff, I can imagine.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, Jay, do you have some questions for Strength?
Yeah, I mean, after that result, you're definitely looking like one of the top teams in the league. Do you reckon you can challenge for that first position in league play? And if not, do you reckon you can win it off in playoffs?
We can definitely do both.
Yeah.
We can get first and we can win playoffs, no doubt.
Yeah, I like the confidence, and I'm not sure when you play the top team, but I think when you do, it'll be a really interesting matchup because you guys look really strong. It's Sphere Multiplayer at the moment. They do have 41 wins, and you're closing that gap with these wins. So I think by the end of the season, we'll definitely see a really good matchup, and maybe even a game that can decide the top seed.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to see. If I'm not wrong, I believe we play them towards the end of the season, which is going to keep things a bit spicy, but we'll have to see how the game goes.
That'll be a really interesting game to see, but Psycho they're saying that Finmultiple have 45 wins now, so they got a 4-0 and maybe increasing that gap on you, so I'm not sure how the season's going to plan out, but it's definitely looking exciting going to the last bit. Sorry, Senji. I looked over at my screen, it was Buddha, I was like, wait, hold on, who am I casting with? Senji.
Yes?
Oh, sorry.
You just said my name. What do you want to
Yep,
tell me?
You got any final questions? Sorry.
Definitely. What was your highlight of today?
That's a question. Maybe when I went for a bump on Rose and I kind of put him off, and then Laser got the goal. Because we talked about it beforehand. We said demos is definitely what we're going to need if we want to try and win. So we kind of did that, and it worked.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think your bumps and demo plays really came into effect because I saw it a few times. One of you just rotating through net, hitting off the defense, and allowing you guys to get the goals. So definitely something you're strong at as a team, and you can even work on it as a team. So yeah, well done with that.
And yeah, with that, thank you so much for joining. Congratulations on winning the series. And, well, I guess we'll see you at the latest in playoffs.
Sounds good, thanks.
Good. With this, sadly today, we don't have a third series for you all. So, we'll close the stream in a second, but don't forget to tune in on Thursday, where we again have a triple dash of Rocket League content with Nezuka Gang versus Asgard, Inferno versus Chain Dash, and Blaze versus Flip Reset. You'll again see the lovely JSW with his beautiful casting. We'll see probably Buddha. We're not certain.
Maybe. Who knows?
and Strafe also in the casting booth. I won't be there as streamer. I'll pass the torch over to Pablis. And I think it's going to be a great stream. So make sure to tune in on Thursday and also on Saturday, apparently, as Arkin just said.
And Sunday, don't we?
Yeah, on Sunday.
And Sunday.
But I think
Action-packed week.
I think on Saturday it's also going to be a stream because there is a few top team ups or top matches going to be played on Saturday. So make sure to stay tuned in here at the RSC, as it's now going into the final weeks of league play. It's all coming down to who's going to make playoffs, and it's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. And we'll definitely see you. And from me and JSW probably.
As well.
We wish you a wonderful evening. Have a good night and see you on Thursday.
Goodbye.